Yes, what's on your mind? I'm not very good. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. I know this mission is important, it's just, It doesn't, I know. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this... helpless. No, I do worry about it. I've traveled so I'm sorry. Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly. Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things. It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter. Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore.
Incoming fire!
Yeah, what do you want? I was one of the best. In those days, we were young Mandalore. I remember it well. I remember sitting. Every new warrior has the doors opened. I can't describe when the magnetic... The exhilaration. An 80-kilometer... And with barely the explosion from... I'll never forget those times. But I really don't want to talk about this. Is there something else? Here's a strength boosting... There anything else? Your choice.
Statement. Query. Don't I? I was under the... Apology. I am afraid I cannot... Commentary. How would you like to be the wholly owned servant to an organic meat bag? It's demeaning. Explanation. Someone has hard-coded it in conjecture. Objection. I would not advise that, Master. There are safeguards. Answer. Considerably. Several of my systems do not match their embedded parameters. I have no... Answer. Electrical protection systems mostly. They are... Conjecture. Answer. No, Master. Observation. At certain times, power rerouting forces some memory circuits to fire that were previously deleted. Answer. Because... Statement.
How may I be of assistance? What is it you would like? Well, I suppose they were so very in retrospect. Well, yes, but to us, it was like... I can only assume that that was some They were not at the peace. Of course they left. The Jedi left. The oppressed become the non-humans were never treated well. Yes, but humans see, but no one looks up. But I know. I thank you for. But let us not speak more of this now.
Chua Penki, Yun Patisa, Di Juba Jikotka Naga, Kingu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kinba Nikcha Lora Kun, Ki Mulira Kun Kin, Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune, Ichuta, Yun Patisa, Kinba Nikcha. Topa na otoboka achua penki, yun kakincha na wabagaon, pichage tong hitwama ag iinko tune, portong hipiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, tong hitwama ag iinko tune, portong hiwama jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na chiwa aita kang kicha na tong hitwama ag iinko tune portong hiwama ji achua penki jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu la tong hitwama ag chiwi aita chiwa ki muli tong hitwama achua penki jiska dosoki ki muli ra kun กีมูลิระกีมูลิต้องฮิตวามชีวิไอชีวะไอตาจิสกาโดโซกีต้องฮิตวามอัจจุวเป็งจัสกรองกีโตปัตสเลมอิจุตากากินจานากีมูลิ
Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here. The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location. The Force should not be used for profit and personal gain.
Kukuno no ba mulira. Jeno ba doana ni di bobo. Ronda di hotonga kun hankami. Wana kun ta kum just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yiking kun tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Ronda di hotonga kun hanka ta kum just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita. Kachi kun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno bamul. Ronda di hodonga kun hanka bi. Kachi kun ita hod. Ronda di hodonga kun. Kachi. Mucho shak pakanta. Achuta.
Zalbar should be here. He shouldn't miss this. He needs to know he can come back here. I can't talk for Big Z, but believe me, he should be with us. He's got unfinished business here.
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you close. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender, and once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand millions dead, and far more suffering. That is why the dark side is so insidious. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who... What greater weapon is there than to turn... We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to... I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by... But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come.
Yeah? What?
I'm here. So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashik. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, huts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business, poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. Ah, but you don't need to hear this. What can I get you? Of course. You're in a hurry. Hello again.
Valued until you...
You hurt me, man. Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair...
I know.
Yes, very sad.
Something about this whole situation stinks worse than an over...
You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. It happens from time to time. Credits...
You'll get your money.
Of course they will. Oh, it isn't about the amount.
Oh, you flat...
And he'll be free to go.
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense.
Besides, he is a hard... it happens.
You'll get your money.
Of course they... Of course. I don't concern myself with what goes on past this landing port. The Wookiees are... very difficult.
You mean they don't tolerate cheat?
No. I mean they don't respect the finer points of a good business plan. Give and take. That's why the Zerka Corporation simply takes. You'd have to take your question to the Zerka Corporation and the Wookiees themselves. I keep to myself. See you soon, I hope. Always open.
Welcome to Adian. I'm sorry, I don't understand Wookiee speak. Shiri Wook, I think it's called. What did the Wookiee say? I just work here in the lab. I don't have anything to do with the taking of slaves. I don't have to justify myself to you. I'm conducting experiments on various samples of indigenous... Of course, that will take some time, and the Wookiees are a more... Farewell.
Divan Rebut. Duftadan Gelfa.